Hi and welcome back. I managed to get my hands on this really nice Ruko 5649 padlock, which is 1.5 kilos of pure steel and pure evil. Sadly, it only comes with one 6-pin key, and we want to take it apart and rekey it for something with a nice bitting. So we'll be taking it apart and look at everything from balanced key stacks to whatever happens on the fly. So let's give it a try. First, let's unlock it and see. We can pull the pin out because there's a small pin down here that holds it. So we need to fill the gap, and I have a small piece of plastic that I'll try to fill the gap here so that I might be able to pass it out, but these things sadly don't come with Chinese tolerances, so it's not that easy to get it out all the time. There we go, perfect. Then if we dump out the tension pin and the spring, there we go, and then we should have a 3mm Allen screw down here. We should be able to take out as this anti-drill, anti-pull plate down here at the bottom. So see if we can get this thing out. Look so far. There we go. Out of the pin, and out pops the snowman. The rest is just the lock. So we have the snowman, and it's actually the same that goes into any Ruko class 2, 3 or 4. So there's no difference between picking a Ruko 4 or a Ruko 2 padlock. So let's give it a try. Then it's Phillips. Take the tailpiece off. And that might not qualify for Potty's time challenge, so we'll do that with something else. So take the key, insert it, and pull out the things. We don't need them anymore. We need to repin everything again. There we go, perfect. So take our plug and put it in the plug holder so that it's nice and steady. Hopefully you can see it. And then we take our measurements from the key, and the first one is a 4. At the tip. With the Rukos, you start the numbering from the front, and the longest pin is number 1 and the shortest pin is number 9. So that's a bit back to front. The next is a 7. Third one is a 3. Fourth one is a 3 again. Fifth one is a 1. And the last one is a 6. With the Ruko 600, the largest gap you can have between two is 5. So if you have a 1 here, you can't have more than a 6 on the next one. Otherwise the ankles will be wrong and you will not be able to pull out the key. So now let's look inside, and we can see we need some different drivers to make a balanced pin stack, as we do with the Rukos. So the first one, we'll take the S4, give it a try, and see if we get above the shear line. Looks fine. The next one was a 7, so we'll take a number S6 standard driver. The next one is a 3. We'll take the S4 again. For number 4, we'll take another S4. For number 5, it's a 1 cut, it's near shear line, so we take the S3 driver. And the last one was a 6, so we'll go with the S5, the one that you also use with the Ruko 1200s. So, there we go. Nice. So, we can put these out here for now. So, go back in there. The reason we need to work with this balanced key stack system is actually that when you take a Ruko number 9 pin and put it next to the Ruko 1 pin, there's quite a difference. The number 9 is 4 millimeters and the number 1 is nearly 9 millimeters, so that's nearly a 5 millimeter difference. So when you pull out your key, you'll see how much the number 1 pin rises. So if you don't have a really small driver in that position, it'll block up the Bible. So that's why. And that's why we don't use pinning shoes and all these things, because we need to start over every time anyway. So let's get some springs in here. Let's see. And that's number 4. And then we take the rest from the front, just push this through, and use this one. Spring in 3. Spring in 2. And the spring in number 1. And drivers. go. And we put the key in the plug to make sure everything's still aligned. Push it back, pull the key, put the tailpiece back on. Put in the key, rotate 90 degrees, dump it in the hole, and get it to fit. There we go. Pull it out, put the cover back on, put the screw back in, and we dump in the little spring. It comes out again. Put the spring on the floor. There we go. The pin. And then we push down the pin, put in the plug, pull the plastic off, and there we go. Rekeyed, 3 new keys. Have a nice evening.